it. I'm going to tell you how I got my Wrestling Behind the Curtain channel on YouTube. You go check it out. Way over 4,000 hours. And I believe as I look, we're sitting at
Through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself and I tripled the flip. Came from the streets, I'ma stick to the script. We popping bottles like we win a trip. Rather fill up accounts than empty a clip. 10 on the ground, so I never slip. They love you, they hate you, I'm watching them switch. Switch, 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 switch. They hate you, they love you, I'm watching them switch. Switch.
Yeet. I already know what it is. Chance. Be Yourself podcast. Now look, you saw the thumbnail, so I'm going to get right to it. What's going to make this different than any other video that you guys click on and watch is I'm not going to do the 35-minute video. Instead, I keep you here and keep you watching, which is, and also another way to get watch hours is one. I don't say you should do this way, but it's a clickbait. You pretend to give information about a topic and you allow the viewer to watch for like 35 minutes when you really didn't say anything. Now, granted, you got the watch hours, but is that person coming back to your channel? No. Is it cool for you? Because you're probably like, so what? I got the watch hours, I'm good. Maybe. But if you're happy with not being authentic and real, then that's cool. You did it. But that's one way people do it. I'm going to tell you how I got my Wrestling Behind the Curtain channel on YouTube. You go check it out. Way over 4,000 hours. And I believe as I look, we're sitting at almost 16,000 subscribers. So I'm taking that, or I'm taking what I'm about to give you, these tips, and putting it on my other channels, which one is this one, Be Yourself podcast. Two, I got a geeked out channel, Marvel, DC, anime. If you like all that stuff, Funko Pops, that's another channel. You can check it out. It's in the description box. Or if you like gaming, we do that too. Because COD, you can't mess with me in COD. But anyway, so step one. I say it all the time, but it's true. You need a niche. You need to know what you're talking about. You can't start a channel saying, okay, I'm going to talk about Funko Pops. Do a couple of video Funko Pops, get an audience, they come in and they're hooked. Funko Pops. And they're hooked. And then for the next month, 2 months, you're talking about reality TV. It's just not going to work. One, the algorithm is going to do what it does, and you're not going to get the people that were normally coming from the Funko Pops. Now you're going to get a mixture, which is going to throw it off, and it's not going to be, I guess, authentic. So it's gonna mess it up. It's gonna basically block you, and you're not gonna get any subscribers, any flow, any watch hours. Two, shorts. Now, I have a friend who has a channel, but you know, I haven't spoken to him because I don't really want to go out there and say who it is because I would like to ask permission first. Basically, I have a friend. We discuss certain things when we're trying to grow our channel, and I suggested that his son do shorts because shorts are very popular. We're in the mind frame right now. We're in the world where the attention span is super low. Instagram Reels, Shorts, TikTok. We want to see things 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Maybe we'll give you a minute or two of our time. Shorts. So if you're in a specific niche or of age where you can do shorts, the trends, and you know what the trends are. Trends are when you're on shorts, that's all you see. You hear the same audio, you see the same dance, you see the same skit. It's the trend. If you're at an age or niche where you can do it, I suggest you do it. Because shorts, YouTube is pushing them like crazy. So not only are you going to get subscribers, but you're going to get people to do the watch hours. It may not be long form watch hours, which I think it's 4,000. And I forget how many shorts watch hours. I believe it's like 3 million. But shorts are going crazy, especially summertime. If you're watching this video during the summer, because who knows if you watch this like years later, but if you're watching this video now, it is June. It's summertime. Most kids or people on vacation are watching YouTube because they have the time. Shorts is where it's at. So I encourage you, again, if you're of the age or niche to do shorts, do shorts. You should do a minimum of 2 to 3 shorts a day. If you can't do daily, you have to at least 3 times a week. Because the more shorts, or this is going to lead me into my next tip, the more shorts or consistency that you have, YouTube will eventually reward you. If I post one short every 7 months, or a short today, a long form video 3 weeks from now, a community post 5 weeks from now, YouTube is like, yo, they're not serious. They're not serious. So we're not pushing them. So, like I said, leading into my next tip, consistency. Got to be consistent. You got to at least post every day, every other day, every 3 days. You got to use that community post. Community post is great. Community post is like an Instagram, yeah, like an Instagram, Facebook type thing for people that don't even necessarily follow you. It will come up on the YouTube feed. They will see it. So it's a good way to get people, like, let's say, what's a good topic? Let's say, what's something that catches people? Wrestling, because I can talk about that. I do wrestling. If, let's say, CM Punk, who most people know, even if you don't watch wrestling, if something crazy happens to CM Punk, which, like when he got fired from AEW, if I post that picture on my community post feed, the engagement that that's going to get is crazy, and it's going to make people either subscribe or be like, yo, I got to come back to the channel and check it out because they're talking about what I know. So posting, community post, videos, shorts, consistency, all that is important. So right now we got niche, consistency, shorts. My number one tip for you, and this is real. This is what I pride myself on my wrestling channel with my bro Kenny, and on my Be Yourself podcast that you guys see here with me, Kenny, and Rook, and the Geeked Out channel that I have with my sister, Kenny, Rook, JJ, and Jess sometimes, is me and my team are authentic. We're 100. We're real. That is the biggest thing that I think you should offer your viewers, your subscribers, your supporters, your fans, is being real. If people come to my channel or your channel and know they're getting something real, authentic, I'm not trying to be Mr. Beast. I'm not trying to be LeBron on the sports podcast. I'm not trying to be Nick Merckx on my gaming channel. I'm not trying to be Walt Culture on the wrestling channel. I'm being me. You're going to get real, or you. You're going to get real thoughts, real ideas, real feelings, real emotions on certain topics and on certain things that we bring up. I'm going to come back to someone that I'm like, oh, that's with them, because I think that they're being themselves. Like, they're not trying to be someone. They're not faking. They're not copying nobody's style just so that they get the clicks, the views, the subs. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I don't know how long this video has been. Maybe like 5 minutes. I can't. Oh, I can see it there. Okay, it's been like maybe 8 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap it up because, like I said, I'm not gonna draw it out. Real important. Consistency. You have to. You can't go ghost. Yo, if people are coming to me for a job and I give you the goods on Monday, but then you can't get nothing again until like 3 weeks from now, what you coming to me for? You're gonna go find a person that's gonna give it to you, pause, every day, or at least every other day. So consistency. You gotta be consistent. Keep your subs and your fans and your supporters coming back. Shorts. Not only are shorts trending, not only is YouTube really pushing them, but it's a way to show your personality, depending on what your niche is and depending on what your age is and depending on what trend you're doing on the short. It's a good way to show your personality. People love personality. How many times have you seen a music video or heard music on the radio and said, I don't really like that song? You saw the video and it's like, oh, okay, I like that. Or an actor, you didn't really like an actor per se, and then you saw him in a reality show. And it's like, oh, okay, I rock with them. I'm gonna watch them now. Shorts. Consistency, I said. Niche, I said. You have to have a niche. Don't be all over the place. I would love to be the person that broke the algorithm and said, no, I got one channel. We did all of it. We did everything. You can't do it. I tried it in the beginning. It just blocked me. Like I said, it wasn't working. So we separated them. Then they just went crazy. Wrestling went crazy. My Geeked Out went crazy. Trying to get the Be Yourself podcast to go crazy. So consistency, hosting, niche, shorts, and number one, be authentic. Be real. Be yourself. You're always going to come back to that friend or that person that was real with you, that didn't lie to you. I mean, people lie for dumb stuff, but you know what I'm saying? That didn't lie to you, that kept it 100, that hurt your feelings because they cared about you, to let you know that ain't it. You know, so I'm gonna tell you, when you come here and we talk about certain topics and stuff, if you see my last clip where I just talked about Dan Hurley declining to go into the Lakers, man's was upset. I didn't give you the ESPN take. I gave you a real emotional Laker fan take on it. So you can go check that out too. And you can tell your people to like, share, subscribe, because I do it anyway. Most people will say don't do it because it's getting kind of old, but why not? Some people they're just tuned in and they forget. And then you tell them, hey, like, share, subscribe. But I didn't do that. And then they go do it. So one more tips, put in the comments, engage, talk, let us know. Part two, let me know. I can get some more tips. But as of now, that is it. Niche, consistency, shorts, and be yourself.
Cut through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself.